CES is full of technological advancements, and AI is, of course, at the forefront. But with that comes a warning as people become more attached emotionally to those devices. So I'm here to talk with a mental health expert about exactly that. Dr. Rachel Wood, we are surrounded by technology here at CES. Thank you for joining me, by the way. This whole thing is just an explosion of technology. AI is all around us. It's at the center of everything. However, with your expertise and everything that you do, there is a cautionary tale attached to AI.
Yeah. So as we're, surrounded by this incredible innovation, really we're talking about how we're shaping technology. And it's important for us to also talk about how technology is shaping us, specifically generative AI. Because right now, 1 in 2 adults in the US are actually turning to AI for emotional support. I mean, they're using it as an advisor, as a friend, as a companion. They're talking to it about their health. They're talking to it at 2 a.m. about existential musings. And so while some are really, optimizing their workflow with AI, others are turning to it for mental health support right now.
And from your professional standpoint, is this half the problem that the whole technology wasn't geared up to be a critique or to service some kind of psychological analysis? It's designed to assist, support. Is that half the problem, or where do you, from your professional standpoint, where is the issue there? What are the problems that may develop from that, and where do you see these things headed for, if it's a cliff or whatever it may be in a couple of years' time?
Right. So there's both potential, opportunities and there's risks here. A lot of what we're talking about is the human skills that we need for the workforce heading forward. And right now what's happening is AI is a space where relational learning is occurring. And what I mean by that is you're interacting with AI. That is going to transfer to the way that you interact with your colleagues in the workplace, at home. And so what are we learning? What are we practicing? Are our skills for navigating friction and difficult conversations, are those eroding? Or are we designing AI in such a way that we're really practicing those skills so that we can thrive with other humans in the workplace and beyond?
So what do you see as a solution? Because, people see it online, they see the videos, the news interviews with people who are marrying their AI. There's a popular account of a guy who's been dating an AI, existence or existential character for 20 years. Obviously, we can't put a lid on it. So what is your perspective, or what do you think is the best way to tackle this, from this point moving forward, or how do we adapt to it?
Yeah, so right now it's really important that I like to say we should have AI be a group sport. And what I mean by that is we need a lot of cross-discipline dialogue and collaboration. So we have technologists who are experts in technology in the room. We need experts in behavioral health and human behavior in the room. We need everybody be designing and building together so that AI can really lead us back into community and not away from it.
Is this one of the reasons why you set up the AI Mental Health Collective? And if could you maybe shed some more light on what that is and what you guys hope to achieve?
That's exactly what we're doing inside of the collective, is we are having dialogue and collaboration around responsible AI innovation so that we have all the voices in the room together and we can really push forward innovation. I mean, this is an exciting time. We truly have an opportunity to help benefit mental health at scale if we hold the paradox of the risks and the benefits.
Yeah, I think there are probably a lot of parents watching right now, certainly a lot of more mature people who may have younger siblings or children in the house. Are there any words of advice you'd like to share with them if they're concerned about their reliance upon or relationships with their AI chatbot or whatever it may be, and also where people can learn more about you and more about the collective?
Right. So what I really recommend is that we foster space for open dialogue about this, that we begin having conversations. Maybe it's, at the workplace with your team, maybe it's at home with, as you said, kids, but really that we open up conversations so that people feel safe to talk about, maybe they have an AI attachment like you mentioned, or maybe they're leaning on it in a way that is not going to be helpful for their productivity. So if you want to to kind of follow along in this conversation with me, you can find me online at dr-rachelwood.com. That's where the AM Mental Health Collective is as well. I'm also active on LinkedIn, and we have a free newsletter that you can sign up for that kind of keeps you on the cutting edge of this conversation.
That's perfect. Well, thank you for sharing that with me. Thank you for sharing with our viewers at home. And but at the end of the day, enjoy yourself here at CES.
Thanks, you too. Thanks for this.